Hi, I'm John Darrer, and today I'll be discussing how you find out the rate of return on a structured settlement. The calculation of interest rate on a structured settlement is easy if you know a structured settlement expert with annuity issuer software or an Excel spreadsheet. But it's the context that is important to be sure that you have the right information. Consider a couple of possible contexts in which what is being referred to as a structured settlement interest rate can occur. First of all, the internal rate of return of a structured settlement is an important financial calculation used in comparing alternative investments. The IRR, as it's known, is the constant rate of interest that will be needed to be applied to a defined deposit to produce the defined future structured settlement payments at certain amounts and times. It's especially useful in comparing two or more sets of uneven cash flows. Then the IRR can vary by the type of structured settlement payments. If there's a period certain annuity, basically a fixed period, then the IRR is calculated to the end of the certain payment period. If the structured settlement is for a period certain and life thereafter, i.e. payments are life contingent after the certain period has ended, then the IRR is typically calculated to normal life expectancy. A structured settlement expert should be able to provide you with the IRRs for several different life expectancy scenarios, as well as to the end of the certain period so that you can plan accordingly. When evaluating structured settlements with multiple cash flows, it may be helpful to have the IRR of each payment stream calculated. And it's not that difficult if you're dealing with an expert. It is important to stress that a structured settlement is not like a bank account. There is no passbook, statement, or monthly status report. You basically get your payments in the mail or by the more popular direct deposit when scheduled. While the annuity interest, or the interest is implicit in the annuity, a structured settlement is a contractual guarantee backed by an insurance policy or an annuity policy representing the full faith and credit of the regulated life insurance company that issues the structured settlement annuity. However, search engine optimization firms for some aggressive buyers of structured settlement payments have misrepresented online that you don't get any interest in a structured settlement. And that's just simply not true, unless when you establish the structured settlement, you agree to accept less than what you put in. It is possible that you just need to better understand what you have, and that's what I'm here for. Such statements, when they occur, are unfortunate in that they show that the makers are either ignorant, dishonest, or prone to exaggeration. It's important to distinguish between internal rate of return and present value. With a present value calculation, the defined inputs are future values, the amount and timing of payments, and the discount rate. Interest rates used when it comes to selling structured settlement payment rights are referred to as discount rates because the buyer must reduce the future payments to be sold to their present value as opposed to the future value. The mandatory disclosures in such transactions may actually include two rates. Number one, the statutory discount rate, and number two, the effective discount rate. The effective discount rate is the true cost of foregoing the future payments in exchange for a lump sum and is a critical comparison tool. To someone who is financially trained in this stuff, much of this stuff is rudimentary. However, where pennies on the dollar merchants use the terms that purport to overlap between the primary and secondary market for structured settlements, it can be a source for consumer confusion. If you need to help determine the rate of return on a structured settlement or simply need structured settlement quotes, please contact me at 888-325-8640. I hope you found this explanation of internal rate of return to be helpful. Thank you for watching. I'm John Darrer. I hope you have a great day.